I came across a wonderful person today, which made me think about this topic. So I would like to tell you my opinion about all this May blues and expectation. Let's go. Hey, welcome back. Natasha here with a wonderful podcast. I love you. I hope you guys had a wonderful week so far and everything is alright. And I hope you guys are hopeful because spring is here. The flowers are growing. The mood is changing. A lot of separation here and there because I don't know why everybody wants to cuddle in the winter, and in the summer everybody's separated and want to live their high-end life. And that's actually the main reason why I come to this topic today. Today's topic is really the my blues. All the desires, wishes, hopes, and expectations are coming back to life. And a lot of people are really experiencing a lot of changes, specifically during the springtime. I realized that now in my friend area, like my surrounding, in my workplace, I hear a lot of people separating, or a lot of people taking a relationship break, or a lot of people taking like a distance relationship that they had, they broke it up for a certain period of time. I don't know if it's just to fornicate or they really want to break up, but it seems really, really, really awkward to me right now because I met like 3 other relationships that I know from close friends and family. They just broke up. Like the lady didn't want it anymore, the guy wanted to break, and both of them had a mutual understanding to separate for a short time and see how it goes. And I'm like, does it mean that they want to have the summer lifestyle, aka fornication style? Or does it really mean that their intentions were really that they need a lifetime change? So what is the desire, expectation, wishes, hope, or what is this nowadays? What are people really want? Because I don't understand. I mean, natural or traditional roles nowadays, you cannot even see it anymore. Basically, you barely see it nowadays. And what other things that you see now is more like modern love kind of thing. Today I'm interested, tomorrow I'm not interested. Today I'm interested, tomorrow I'll maybe look for something else, but I'll put you on the friend zone. Today situationship, tomorrow one night stand. Then we have like situationship, aka one night stand together combined, open marriage. I don't understand how this life is changing, because me personally, after talking to a lot of friends, a lot of family members and everything, I put it like in 4 categories. I mean, a human being has desires. Like me, for instance, let's say it like this. I have desire to get my goal that I want to have. Like my biggest goal right now is a family. I mean, career is something beautiful, but I would love to have like a family, being married, maybe have 1 pregnancy and then that's it, and really taking care of my family, and we build together. Like for me, generational wealth, I always say that check my audio podcasts, announcements, a podcast, information podcast, hearings if you don't know about it. But I always said that generational wealth for me is not money, because money comes and goes. As long as you have the brain and the wisdom to know how to make money, you will always be successful and never be poor. And for me, generational wealth meaning is having children. Like literally, if you reprocreate your life, you will regenerate and regenerate and regenerate. Therefore, the more children you have, the more potential you have to regenerate and create generational wealth, like a big family. Like, for instance, when I saw about my grandmother, she has so many kids and grandchildren and grandchildren, and all of them are coming from just one lady and one man. So my grandparents were married almost 50 years. God bless their soul. They already died, but both of them, they were married for so long, and they have so many people out of their cycle, and this is wonderful to see. And that's the kind of thing that I wish I would have. That's why I'm still manifesting my husband. I'm still manifesting it, and this is my desire, like to have that kind of generational world. And I am manifesting it. I am manifesting, and I'm striving for perfection in this case. So if somebody has a desire, that doesn't automatically mean it's something bad. But at the same time, it also means you have to be really, really, really conscious what you want. I mean, there are people in the age of 35 and 40, they want something else than somebody that is in the age of 18 to 25. So there are different kind of situation, different kind of people, different kind of spectrum. But in the end of the day, the goal is to mature in every aspect of life, is to grow in every aspect of life. And important is that you always have your desire in the main focus, basically. The other thing that I have is wishes. Wishes, everybody can wish something. I mean, you can wish to live longer than 100 years. You can wish to have a baby. You can wish to have a mansion. You can wish to have a place. You can wish to have the perfect job. You can wish to have your best friend forever. So many things can be wishes, but it doesn't mean that it's a desire. Wishes cannot automatically be desired, because wishes can also be just wishes, and in the next day they are not important anymore. You can wish you have a sandwich, on the next day you want a pizza. That's not a desire. Desire is really something that comes within, and wishes are something that can be spontaneous or are underlying, like intensive thinking of something that you really admire or desire, and then you wish for. So this category, I don't want it to be mixed up with desires, because a lot of people, everything that they want is not definitely what they need. That's why they mix wishes, what they wish for, with this is a desire. They wish to have a big mansion, but they are full in debt. Sometimes you need to wish things that are in your expectation, in something that you see in your surroundings that can be possible. You cannot be full in debt and have like foreclosure or something, but you still wish to live a rich lifestyle. It's not possible if you don't want to end up in jail, for example. Or you cannot wish to have a child and a husband and a family if you don't even have a boyfriend yet. There's also something that you can maybe wish, but if it's the reality is that you need to work on it, basically. Or simple things like this. You cannot wish to be a boss in your own company if you don't even try to make a normal, simple calendar plan. You need to have something that shows that you have stability, you are focused, you have a desire, and you work on your desire. So just wishes out of the head is something that, I don't know, I don't think it makes sense. It's nice to have, but it makes more sense to have a desire that you work on. Then the next thing is hope. Hope is a little bit like wishes, but it's more the next step of desires. Like desires is something like thoughts that you think, you desire, you imagine it and everything. Wishes is that you have expectation on it and you really want it and everything. It's like also a feeling. But hope, most of the time, people that hope had already did something, or something already happened to them and they hope for the best or they hope for the worst. So something has had happened already or something is happening, and because something is happening, and during that time, this is the time where you can change something. You can change people if you hope that they do better. Come on, everybody really try to do it. You come in a relationship with somebody, I can change him. When I met him, he was nice. Are you really sure he was nice, or did you just overlook the red flags? Exactly, that's the point. Are you really sure that you can change him, or are you just wishing that it really would happen that way? That's what I thought. Therefore, hope can be positive, but hope can also backfire. That's why we have so many women who marry the wrong person, because they see the red flag, they see what is wrong with that person, they see how the person lead them, and they still hope for the best, that he would change after marriage. Nah, my lady, nah. The way you met this guy at that time, the mentality and the mindset that he has, that's exactly the same person that will be when you get married, maybe even worse. Therefore, be really mindful of the decision that you make on the way to the altar, because that person, if you have a red flag like flirting around with ladies and you see it, and he always tell you, there's nothing slim, I just have a flirtatious character. Girl, be careful, because when you get married, maybe he will jump from flirting to cheating, and he will be like, you met me that way and you liked it. And that's when you're already trapped in a marriage, maybe already with kids, and you are like, damn, if I knew better. So this is the negative power of hope. The positive power of hope can be something nice, like you are working your ass off in the business. You are really doing your job very well. Great. You are really pursuing everything correctly, doing your best, giving everything perfectly. And then you hope after the last meeting of your boss, who was impressed of you, you hope of an increase of your salary, or you hope of a better option in your position, or you hope of a promotion. So this is something that is positive. You see that you did already something. That's definitely the sin of hoping. Either you did something already, or something is coming at you. Like another example, let me say something. Example was something coming at you. Like, for instance, you are expecting a nice package that you order, and you hope that it comes on time because you need it as a gift, and you hope it comes without any issue because you see that it's really great, and you see that it's something that you want to use further. Therefore, you are there hopeful that the pulse will come on time and it will not break and nothing happen with it and everything will be alright. So, you see, all these things, all these little things are something that you already know how it looks like, you know how it feels like, you know what you expect, and then you act on it. And that's exactly what hope is. Hey guys, let's make a little break. Ooh, have you ever thought that I need some clicks? I'm telling it to you right now. I need likes, I need shares, I need reviews. So don't forget to like, to share, to review, to share everywhere in all social media. This podcast, C'est la vie. We want to grow, we want to be better, we want to be better for you, so that more topics can be talked about, interviews can be happening, and expectation in this radio podcast can grow positively. Therefore, Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, share it in all social media, download it to everywhere, and I'm grateful and thankful for you guys. The next thing is what I say is between wishes and hope, which is expectation. So let me make it clear. The first thing is always you wish to have something. Then the second thing is the desire to have something. Then comes the expectation to have something, and then comes the hope to have something. So you wish to be famous. You have the desire to have a huge platform where you can express your content and be the famous person that you want to be. You have the expectation that the hard work that you put in it, the hard work, the sweat, the blood, everything that you plan works fine. And you have the hope that it pays off by, for instance, a manager catch you and start to manage you, or a sponsor come and give you some sponsorship or something like this. And this is the fourth circle of this is the fourth circle of reaching a goal in every aspect. And let me go back to expectations. Expectation, in my opinion, has to be realistic. If you are a 3, don't have the expectation that somebody that is a 10 will be your husband. He might you. I don't want to say the word completely, because he needs something for the night very quick, BBL right here, but he will not marry you, or he will not put his expectation on you. So don't be surprised if it's the case. So in my opinion, a lot of people nowadays walk through this world delusional. They walk to this world delusional and think we have so many genders, we are so many people, we can do everything we want without replication and without rules, without regulation, wild out. And I'm like, how can a society survive or even thrive if you don't have rules and regulation? It doesn't make sense at all. You need rules and regulation to have a stable society that is thriving so that everybody has food on the table, less people will suffer, and less people will die on hunger, or will feel mishandled. So with rules and regulation comes, of course, expectation that people follows it. If you don't follow, there's a punishment for it. If you follow, there's a blessing for it. And that's how life works. If you have a wish to reach something, you just don't wish and stay there and expect that everything will be fine. You can have a wish, then you have a desire that is mixed with a wish, which is realistic. And then you put the work on it, you get the connection, you put the work, your hand work, physical work, mental work, no matter what you want, you put the effort to make it come true, and you will have the result that you want, because the expectation is, of course, very high. And most of the time, if you put the effort, there are some cases that are different. I'm not gonna say no. There are some cases that are different, and people are reacting differently in that particular situation. But that's what I'm saying. I can't talk to anybody. I'm just talking to myself right now. If you put the effort into it, most of the time, like 90% to 100% of the time, you receive the result that you want. And the result gives you hope for more. The result gives you hope for better work, for a better future, for better goals. Because all these 4 things, in the end of the day, you want to reach your goal. You want to reach your goal if it's coming to family. You want to reach your goal if it comes to private situations like job. You want to reach a goal if it's coming to friends. You want to reach a goal if it's coming to your body health. Because a lot of people have, of course, they want to look like Halle Berry, but they are looking like Lizzo. I'm sorry to say this. But they think in their mind, they think they're Halle Berry. But physically, they look like Lizzo. And they want to tell me that they are healthy. Me, who was before almost 300 pounds, that reduced her weight now to almost 200 pounds. Me, you want to tell me that it's now more healthier and feels it, that you think that the way you look, when you look like Lizzo, you feel like the supermodel Giselle Bündchen or the supermodel Gigi Hadid. Are you serious? Because you're joking. This is the kind of expectation that doesn't make sense. This is the kind of wish, desire, goal, whatever mindset that you have that is most of the time delusional. No matter how many Spanx you wear, you are still overweight. Your mindset doesn't fit with reality. Let's say it like this. Your mindset doesn't fit with reality, and we all as women need to learn this. Many men have boot camps, like they have boot camps since their whole life that they have to face reality. Because unfortunately, even though this is a man's world, most men are afraid to live in this world because they have women who are unfortunately scaring them while they're young, and when they grow up, most of them prefer to remain alone before they do something wrong to a woman and then lose everything. That's why many millionaires and billionaires who are guys, many of them have a lot of women on the phone, yes, for pleasure. But you see more and more and more of them not getting married to them. They have fun, don't get me wrong. They have maybe a girlfriend, don't get me wrong. But when they're already established, you see rarely most of them getting married. Because they know that they can lose everything just by a simple, delusional woman. So now that they are really established with the current modern day living, they rather remain alone, because the woman who was 20 years before submissive, more attentive to her partner's needs, and so forth and so on, is rare to find nowadays. You have more this woman who already have so much walls built up that men have a hard time to go through that wall, and most of them don't want to have that kind of headache. So they have you on the phone line, but they don't have you at the line close to them as priority. So that's the things. Therefore, it's really, really, really important to know what is happening and how it's happening and which reason is given to make changes. Because in the end of the day, it's your life. I cannot change you to reach the goal that you want to have. Nobody can change you to reach the goal that you want to have. All these 4 things, desire, wishes, hope, expectations, are the 4 important things that helps you to strive and reach your goal. The thing is just that if you have that May blues, that you're already almost there, then you break up with the person because the summer is there, you want to fornicate, you are already 20 years in, and then you break up because it's getting boring and you don't really want to have something spiced up, and so forth and so on. If you are stuck in the wall or stuck between 2 walls, it's hard to see the other side, and you're always going to think the grass is greener on the other side. Therefore, sometimes it's really not bad to, from time to time, to reflect your life and see if you are going on the right direction before it's too late. Because for me, I rather made mistakes now then when I'm in the officially married with children and everything, then make mistake then, because then it will not affect just me. Right now it's affecting just me and a bit of my kids, but later on it will affect my kids 100%, because I made a decision to marry the person, and I made a decision to choose right, and I made a decision to make that way, but the expectations were different. Therefore, important is, no matter in which status you are right now, if you are in desire status, wish status, hopes status, or expectation status, important is to clarify what you want. Have a diary, write it down like I do, or start a podcast and talk to people like I do. No matter what you want to do, make it clear for your mind, make it clear for yourself. Write everything down and reflect on it, and then I 100% believe that you will have the result that you want exactly when you want it. Therefore, thank you so much, guys, for listening to my topic today. I hope it will give you some time to reflect. I hope it will give you some things to do better in your life, and I hope it will help somebody out there the right way. Please, guys, don't forget, like I always mention, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. You can always send me a DM on Instagram. The link is on the description below. Send me a DM. Tell me what you like. Tell me if you have questions that you want me to answer, and I will be glad and happy to answer it for you guys. I'm grateful that I have the time to talk to you guys through my radio spot, and I'm thankful that you guys take the time to listen. I will see you guys next week. Thank you so much. Natasha is out. Mwah.